We cannot have a country when those in authority undermine, the institutions of the rule of law. How is everyone? I want to believe that we are well. My name is Mabonga. I work as a civic educator and also a public policy consultant at GPAC, Kenya. Juzi tumekuwa tunaongea kuhusu pillars that hold our democracy, and we talked about free and fair election as the first and foremost pillar. Today, in this talk, I'm going to tell us the second pillar that is very important for us to sustain our democracy, and that is what we call the rule of law. We cannot have a country where the rule of law is not honored. We cannot have a country where some people are more special than others. We cannot have a country where those of high offices are given more special privileges with regard to the application of the rule of law. We cannot have a country when those in authority undermine, the institutions of the rule of law. We cannot have a country that way. For us to have a stable country, we must be able to be a people who will apply the rule of law at an equal level to everyone, from the rich to the poor, from the women to the men, from the, everyone who is a citizen of this country must fall under this, what we call the rule of law. And mimi vile nimeona mambo hapa nchini, we have a serious problem when it comes to the application of the rule of law, and especially when it comes to the how freedoms are exercised. We have many areas of the rule of law that are working, but when it comes to our freedoms, we have a serious problem. And it's as if some people from some quarters don't want voices of dissent. And the rule of law means Kenya is a constitutional democracy. And that means that our law, our supreme law is our constitution. And this, let me tell you, wacha niwaambie, Kenya has one of the best constitutions. It has a few errors that we will need to fix, and we shall indeed fix them. I'm one of those champions of amending this constitution that we have. We have to amend this constitution, especially on some frameworks of power, and just make the structure of the government be the one that will serve us, not the one that we shall serve it. But the rule of law has been abused now and again. One of the areas that the rule of law has been abused is cases where we have seen court orders not being followed. Courts are a very critical element of the observance of the rule of law. We are concerned, and I will be very concerned as a Kenyan citizen, when people, and sometimes we only think about government, when people, even individuals, fail to honor court orders. It is a precedence that is very risky, because if it's not checked, that is what can lead a country to anarchy. When people reach where the courts become like a brother or sister, where it just says things and people don't care, people don't follow and check, or they don't even have this regard that the courts, when it gives an order, that order needs to be honored. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe down there. That's a way of supporting what we do. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe down there. That's a way of supporting what we do.